Hi, this is Martin from Alpha Yoga School, and welcome back to our hands-on adjustments video series. Today we'll discuss the spotting or helping someone who wants to get into a headstand sirsasana. Sirsasana, headstand. How do you help a student who wants to get his into this inversion, who wants to stand on his or her head? First, as a teacher, you need to have an eye of whether the student is ready. Though one of the simple tests which you can ask the student to do in preparation for headstand is dolphin pose. Joanna, you can get into a dolphin pose with your head towards the wall. And the only prerequisite is that if the person can lift her head off the floor once standing. Joanna is on purpose having the heels away so that we can see. So now, can you place it on the head? So the main point is that she walks and her hips are now stacked over her shoulders. Okay, but let's release the pose slightly. And for headstand, it is super important to have the shoulder girdle and the strength of the shoulders strong enough for you to balance on the forearms in a headstand if the legs go up, in order to prevent placing too much unnecessary weight on the neck, on the cervical part of the spine. So the way of testing it is, can you lift the head off of the floor? Ask the students. And can you stay there for up to 10 breaths comfortably without shaking, without collapsing? And that would be, for me, the test. Can you lift the head off the floor in here? Yes? Let's go ahead and assist the student in the headstand. If no, then ask the students to simply practice this pose. We can show it, this dolphin, again from side. So Joanna would pretty much apply the same bind which is placed for headstand. So she interlocks her fingers, puts the back of the head into the fingers, into palms, puts the top of the head on the floor, and then she starts coming into some kind of a down dog, trying to walk her feet all the way until the hips are stacked over her shoulders. If she can do that and then lift her head, then she places more weight on the feet and tries to push her head off like this. And push up and hold. And if she could hold it for 10 breaths, we will not wait for that, the student is ready. So in that case, we will try to help the student and assist him or her in lifting the legs. There's two approaches. One of the approaches that me as a teacher, I will do the work. I want to have a full control of a student. Is especially important if you do not know the student. This is the first time she's asking you to assist, and she passed the test of the dolphin and lifting using the shoulders to lift the head off of the floor, and now you want to assist her. You will simply state that do not kick up. This is going to be no kick up on the part of the students. You will lift both feet. Joanna, get into the base. We create the foundation first. She's coming up. I'm going to come here and saying, don't kick up, don't kick up. Stay. I will stand here, internally rotate my hands and put them on her thighs, and I will now myself lift both her legs there. And now I will circle my arms. Her legs or her calves are leaning against my shoulder. My upper hand is protecting her shins, and my other hand is holding her pelvis. I call this pose kind of like a bass player, boom, 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 bass playing. And I can first hold. If she's too wobbly, I will simply have more points of touch. Now she's finding her balance, I can slowly step aside, maybe tap her so that she knows that I'm there, but all of a sudden, there you go, in handstand. You don't want to grab and hold her feet because if she wants to go, she starts like kicking and you are like, don't go, you can do this, but she wants to go. Maybe her neck is hurting. That's why this light hold, if she wants to decide to go, she simply can. Look, if she goes, I'll simply let her fall back. But she will never fall on me and topple both of us because I have a firm stance. It's kind of semi-warrior stance and there. And let her take 5 breaths in child's pose to equalize the pressure in the eyeballs. So this is an adjustment. Let's do it from their side. So Joanna, your head will be towards me. So this is again the adjustment where I will say, okay, you can lift the head in the dolphin. Perfect, fantastic. Please don't kick up. Please don't kick up. I'm already coming to her. Leaning in and lifting her up, just like that. Placing my hand over her hips or thighs and shins and saying, find your balance, engage your glutes, thighs are firm, point your toes, and find your balance. And as you slowly let go, you're still here. If she would, you don't care if she falls this way, this is fine. You always worry about her falling over the head. That's very uncomfortable, and it's pretty much the point of fear for majority of the students who are learning to do sirsasana. Okay, now here comes a student who you already know. You've been doing headstands for some time, and she's now going to lift or maybe slightly kick up into headstand, even though this is not what I teach students how to get to headstand. It is, but some students automatically kick up without even telling you, so you have to be ready for that. And for that instance, I would not want to be standing if you can get into the dolphin. So majority of the people, the biggest trick of or naivety of this teacher is that the people will kick with straight leg, and then they will not reach your face. But there are those students who actually bend their knee and kick up like this and hit you in your teeth. Okay? Even Shiki Patabi Joyce, the founder of Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga, lost his front teeth from a kicking up student in sirsasana. That's why if I do not want to do the lift where I control the whole situation, I will stand from the side. So if Joanna gets into here and a student asks me, can you spot me? I'm going up. I will rather be here, place my hand on her pelvis and say, walk your feet, walk your feet, walk your feet, and then kick up. Joanna, you are not kicking up, you are lifting. Yes, kick up, there. And extend, 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 extend. Can you kick up with straight legs? So even if she kicked up with bent knees, I would simply put my hand here. The point is that I have a very, very stable stance here. And if she kicked and wanted to, if she really kicked a lot and wanted to roll over, I would simply return her back. I would return her back. If she kicks up, so I would guide her actually. Can you lift the right leg up and kick up? Kick up. There. Bam. I'm here and placing my hand here, trying to fix her and keeping the hand here until she's comfortable. And then let her simply choose whichever leg she wants to exit the pose. This would be my way of adjusting someone who I don't know and who wishes to kick up. In reality, the way of getting into the pose would for me be, if you can go there, to lift first one heel up. Can you do it? And you simply bring the thighs to your belly and lift like this. This would be my first position. And I would still be here preventing the students from rolling over. Then I would say, lift your right leg up and bring it back to your belly. And bring your left leg up and bring it back to the belly. And that would be, and eventually you can say lift both legs up. Slowly, slowly, there, and always keeping my hand here. From the side, my face is not in danger, and anytime she wants, she simply takes one leg back and down. So these are the two ways of assisting a student in sirsasana, and once they are done, give them some love. Ground their pelvis and let them rest, take a breath. Thank you.